In a region marked by conflict and uncertainty, diplomacy often depends on keeping communication channels open. For years, Turkish President Erdogan and Trump have maintained direct contact during periods of regional upheaval. While Ankara and Washington may not always agree on policy, both sides have relied on leader-level diplomacy to manage crises and prevent further escalation.
I had a very good call with President Erdogan, and pretty standard. We have a very good relationship. Isn't it nice that I have relationships with some very tough people? He's a tough guy, but I have a relationship with him that nobody else does. He's actually done a good job. He's been, I think very much of an ally. Some people would doubt that, but I think he's been a great ally, and his people respect him.
Turkey's role in bringing peace and stability to Syria was essential in a smooth political transition process. More recently, attention has shifted to Iran. Analysts say Turkey's ability to engage both Washington and regional Gulf capitals gives Ankara an essential diplomatic role during such periods of uncertainty.
The entire world has come to understand how strong Turkey's relations are with the Middle East, Asia, and the Caucasus region, and also Syria, as well as how effective its diplomatic network can be, often operating with just a phone call. For this reason, Donald Trump concluded that Turkey is, in fact, the most important and critical actor in the international arena in this region. We can see the strengthening of leader-to-leader diplomacy as being primarily the result of Turkey's growing strength over the years, its role in regional development, its close relationships with many countries, and its enhanced capabilities.
That diplomatic reach could once again come into focus as NATO leaders prepare together in Ankara for a summit expected to address regional security challenges, alliance coordination, and developments across the Middle East.
We attach great importance to the NATO Leaders Summit to be held in Ankara on July the 7th and 8th. The announcement that US President Trump will personally attend the summit is a valuable step for the cohesion of the alliance. There is intense interest in the Ankara summit, not only among allies, but also worldwide.
The summit comes at a time when security concerns stretching from Eastern Europe to the Middle East continue to dominate the agenda of NATO allies. For Turkish officials, the gathering is also an opportunity to highlight Turkey's essential role as a NATO member.
The relationship between Ankara and Washington has not been free of disagreements, but during periods of regional crisis, direct leader-to-leader communication has often remained open. Turkish officials argue that this diplomatic access strengthens Turkey's ability to contribute to regional stability and to support dialogue when tensions threaten to escalate. With both Erdogan and Trump expected to play prominent roles at the upcoming summit, the direct communication channel between Ankara and Washington is likely to remain a significant element of crisis diplomacy in the months ahead. Asli Atbas, TRT World, Ankara.